Before we dive into the architectural history of New York, let's kick things off with a quote from one of the city's most famous fictional architects, Ted Mosby from. He once said, "You can't design a building without knowing who you're designing it for. Like, do they like natural light or do they sleep during the day like a bat?" Well, whether you prefer sunlight or living like a bat, New York's architecture truly has something for everyone. Today, we're uncovering the rich and fascinating history behind the buildings that define the Big Apple's skyline. From colonial beginnings to the towering skyscrapers we know today, every corner of New York has a story to tell. Let's jump right in. New York's architectural journey began in the 17th century, long before the towering skyscrapers and bustling streets of today. The first European settlers, the Dutch, built what was then known as New Amsterdam, a small trading post at the southern tip of modern-day Manhattan. Their buildings were simple yet sturdy, made of wood, stone and brick, reflecting Dutch colonial architecture. One of the few remaining structures from this time is the Wyckoff House in Brooklyn, which dates back to 1652 and stands as a reminder of the city's early days. When New York transitioned from Dutch to British rule in 1664, the architecture evolved too. Influences from Georgian architecture, symmetrical facades, brick exteriors and classical detailing began shaping the city's landscape. A prime example is Fraunces Tavern, built in 1719, which played a crucial role in American history during the Revolutionary War. Today, it's a landmark that offers a glimpse into early New York's architectural past. The 19th century marked a period of rapid growth and architectural transformation in New York City. As waves of European immigrants poured in, they brought with them various architectural styles, from Greek Revival to Gothic Revival and Italianate designs. Wealthy New Yorkers wanted to display their status through grand homes and public buildings, and the city's landscape changed accordingly. One of the most iconic styles to emerge during this era was the brownstone. Popular in Harlem, Brooklyn and the Upper West Side, these tall, narrow row houses, built from sandstone, quickly became synonymous with New York's classic look. Meanwhile, downtown Manhattan was becoming the city's bustling commercial hub. The cast-iron district in Soho gained recognition for its industrial buildings, constructed with prefabricated cast-iron facades. This innovative technique allowed for faster construction and elaborate decorative details. Today, these buildings house high-end boutiques, but their industrial roots are unmistakable. Around the same time, New York was making a mark with public works that would stand the test of time. One of the most enduring examples is the Brooklyn Bridge, completed in 1883. An architectural and engineering marvel, the bridge's neo-Gothic towers are a testament to the ambition of late 19th century New York. Section 3. The rise of the skyscraper. By the end of the 19th century, New York's skyline was about to change forever. The advent of steel frame construction and the invention of the elevator paved the way for the world's first skyscrapers. One of the first to grace the city's skyline was the Flatiron Building, completed in 1902. Its triangular shape made it an engineering marvel at the time, and it quickly became one of the city's most iconic structures. Not long after, the race to build taller and more impressive buildings intensified. The Woolworth Building, completed in 1913, was one of the tallest buildings in the world, at 792 feet. Designed by Cass Gilbert, this Gothic Revival skyscraper was aptly named the Cathedral of Commerce, reflecting both its architectural beauty and its role in New York's thriving economy. Section 4. Art Deco and the iconic skyline. The 1920s and 30s introduced the glitz and glamour of the Art Deco movement to New York's skyline. Characterized by sleek lines, geometric patterns and luxurious materials, this style shaped some of the city's most famous buildings. Perhaps the most iconic is the Chrysler Building, completed in 1930. Standing at 1,046 feet, it briefly held the title of the tallest building in the world. The building's chrome-clad crown and distinctive spire are quintessential examples of Art Deco design. Just a year later, The Empire State Building rose to claim the title of the world's tallest building, a title it held for nearly 40 years. Completed during the Great Depression, this 1,454-foot skyscraper became a symbol of American resilience and ingenuity. Section 5, Mid-Century Modernism and Beyond. In the post-World War II era, New York embraced a new wave of architecture, modernism. Gone were the ornate details of previous decades, replaced by sleek, minimalist designs dominated by glass and steel. The Seagram building, designed by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe and completed in 1958, exemplified this new approach to architecture. Its clean lines and glass facade set a new standard for corporate buildings worldwide. As New York continued to grow, so did its landmarks. The World Trade Center's Twin Towers, completed in the early 1970s, became defining elements of Lower Manhattan until their tragic destruction in 2001. In their place now stands One World Trade Center, completed in 2014. At 1,776 feet, it's a symbol of resilience and a reflection of contemporary architectural design, blending innovation, security, and elegance. Conclusion. From its colonial beginnings to its cutting-edge skyscrapers, New York City's architectural history is a testament to the city's constant evolution. Every neighborhood, every building, tells a unique story, and the skyline continues to grow and change as new generations leave their mark. So, the next time you're strolling through New York, take a moment to look up. You're not just seeing buildings, you're witnessing centuries of history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about New York's architectural history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating videos. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite New York City building?